gardener's actually answering phones for questions. You better watch out for Court. He's wet his plants twice on this set already.
By the way, Eric, if you had to give him a title for this family of growers, he's the master gardener. Okay, Court's like the show off, the showman, right?
Yes, he is.
Right. But so Eric, I'm really excited to talk about this because this is something brand new this month. These are a beautiful collection of immense and fragrant reblooming daylilies. Now, this to me is like a kaleidoscope of color for sure, but very hard to find varieties, and they're known, this collection, for the extended bloom. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, here's the fields in Holland. Talk about hard to find. That's Holland right there. Look how big these plants are. They're the big, giant daylilies. Francis of Assisi, we've never brought to QVC before. It has a fragrance of sweet apple, 6 to 7 inch flowers. Serena Sunburst is kind of an apricot color with a yellow center. It smells like coconuts with hints of citrus.
Oh my goodness.
And then Mildred Mitchell is my favorite one. It's purple eye zone, lavender petals, that bright chartreuse yellow center. Oh my gosh, it smells like lilacs. It is just beautiful, huge flowers.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking daylilies, and again,
I know.
I don't know much about flowers, but I didn't think daylilies could be fragrant.
No,
Eric.
well, you know, most daylilies aren't. There's over 35,000 daylilies in the world, varieties. And when we go to Holland, we say, look, we want the rebloomers. Let's start there. And they'll say, Eric, well, rebloomers, they're over here. Only 10% of the world's supply are rebloomers. So that kind of cuts the fields down quite a bit. And then we say, okay, well, let's get the best of the best. How many of these rebloomers are fragrant? Well, only about 10% of these are fragrant. So you're down to the 1% of the world's supply. So what we do is we say, well, which ones have the biggest flowers? 5 to 7 inch flowers is uncommon in a daylily. And then we want the ones that produce the most flowers and are the prettiest.
And so what you're seeing here is the potential that you will have from just one collection. This is at a Wild Supply's last price, so there's not many to go around and it won't be coming back. You get it for $37.92. It's free shipping and handling, as with any plant or flower here from Roberta's. But we also have easy pay on this. 2 easy payments of $18.96 if you order with any credit card. But again, you order with your Q card, and I always like to keep this guy handy. You get 5 easy payments. So that comes down to $7 and change to get this collection.
Keep that hidden. I might have to borrow that.
Yeah, right? Okay, so how long will we get, though, to enjoy our flowers?
Oh, well, reblooming daylilies will bloom twice as long as a regular daylily, just to have that classification. These will come on and off from early summer all the way till the frost. You'll have flowers coming on and off. Now, if you go and you say to your local garden center, where's your reblooming daylilies? Because I don't want, 2-3 weeks of flowers. That's just not enough. You want rebloomers. They're going to send you over here, and they're going to say, here's our rebloomers. This is called Stella de Oro. It's the most popular reblooming daylily in the U.S. But look at Stella compared to what we're selling here. Ours are 2 to 3 times the size of little Stella, and Stella's not fragrant. So you know what you pay for Stella?
No.
About the same cost that you're paying for the world's best daylilies right here.
And what you're also going to have to do, if you need to fill up an amount of space, you'll have to buy more of the smaller Stella than you would to fill up the space with these, again, fragrant daylilies. This is all about making your garden unique. It's standing out from the rest of the homes in the neighborhood to have interesting flowers that you cannot find anywhere else. You would have to travel overseas to find these, but no, the Wallians do that for you. They bring the flower show to your television so you can see what the possibilities are. They're exotics, but they're easy to grow.
They are very easy, and we travel to Holland every year. We look after our plants. We reserve them, and then a couple years later, that's when we harvest them for you. So here's the size of them so you can get an idea. They're the big ones, folks. Francis of Assisi, 6 to 7 inch flowers, the sweet apple. I mean, these are going to get flowers for you this season. Probably not a ton of flowers, maybe 300 to 400 flowers out of this collection the first year. And then after that...
Did you just say 300 to 400 flowers?
Yeah.
And you said not a lot?
No, that's really not a lot.
Really?
And your daylilies, because your daylilies can, one spike of flowers on these varieties produce up to 30 flowers per spike. And they continually give you this look from early summer all the way through the fall. And they take care of themselves. You're not out there picking and pruning. But like I said, 300 to 400 flowers like this collection here, maybe the second season for one collection. But so 300 to 400 the first year. That's what they call the sleep year.
Wow, to me that sounds impressive.
The second year, you get about 1,000
oh my
flowers.
Goodness.
That's the creep.
Oh, I see.
And then the third year, they leap, and you can get up to 3,000 flowers off of this collection in one season.
So they sleep, creep, and leap.
Yes.
I love it. And this is how they're coming. They're coming in bulbs?
They're big roots. Like if you want the best daylilies, start with the best roots. We give you these giant, you're getting 9 of these. You dig your hole and you leave the crown out of the ground. So you're not digging that big a hole. It's really easy. You water them in, as Court likes to say, wet your plants. Use your fertilizer, Hawaiian flower magic, and then leave them alone. Daylilies will grow about anywhere, in the sun, in the shade, any side of the house. Yeah, I mean not full shade,
right? Partial shade.
Yep, and they can take the hot summers. They can take the cold winters. Literally, you can drive over these things and they'll come back. You can't go wrong with daylilies. They're the easiest herbaceous perennial there is to grow. That's why we're offering it as a while supplies last.
Yeah, so again, once these are gone, they will not come back. They're brand new for you this month and already very, very popular. 300 sets spoken for. Remember, we have that easy pay on there for you. So if you order with a credit card for no extra charge, you can now take up that price at $37 and break it down to less than $19. And with a Q card, it breaks down to less than $8. So 6 to 7 inch flowers versus a 3 to 4 inch
a little
flower.
3 to 4 inch Stella Rebloomers.
Isn't bigger better? We think that way with bigger, you know, when we go to the restaurants and the buffets, we want the bigger steak.
Mildred Mitchell in your garden, people aren't going to believe that's a daylily. It looks like the size of the rose lilies you presented earlier.
They do, yeah.
They're huge, like Oriental lilies, but they're daylilies and they're fragrant. When's the last time somebody said, hey, did you smell the daylilies? No, you stop and smell the roses, but how about stop and smell the daylilies? Because they're so rare. But we're bringing them to you. We've done all the legwork. You know, this collection has taken us a couple years to put together. Francis of Assisi, the patron saint of nature, you got to have that. Never offered on QVC before. It's one of my favorite ones. Smells like sweet apple.
Yeah, it does. And then you also say the other scents of some of these daylilies are the coconut.
Yes.
Which I love that.
Serena Sunburst, coconut and citrus. And then Mildred Mitchell is more of a floral scent like lilac and rose.
Okay, we're getting busy. 500 sets now spoken for. Remember, not many left. Once it's gone, it's gone. That's why you get the Wild Supplies last price. This is where we get together with Roberta's before the season at QVC and we say, hey, we want you to give us something that's really going to have a great payoff for our customers, and we want you to give it to us at a crazy, insane value. And Eric and the family and Kevin and Court and Devin say, okay, but we can only do it for so many.
Right.
And then that is
Mother
it.
Nature only can grow so fast. And we had one other collection of daylilies this year. We sold it out in one presentation. This is the last one. There are no other ones coming out of the closet later on in the year. You go to the flower shows, you buy early. You don't wait till the last day, folks, because the good stuff's going to be gone. And Stacy, what did I tell you? The first year, you can get about 300 to 400 flowers from these 9 pieces.
Okay.
The second year, triple. You can get up to 1,000 flowers from this collection, and then after that, it triples again. You get multiple stems. Each stem produces 30 flowers, up to 30 flowers. So it's easy to get, you see where you get your 3,000 over the course of late spring, all summer, and through the fall.
And then they come back in the fall.
And they come back every year, better and better.
And they're fragrant. It is the best of the best, the most bang for your buck. Again, something unique and different to really make you so proud of your garden without having to put in a lot of effort. You don't need to hire professionals to have a professional looking garden. 700 now spoken for. Again, very popular. Do not miss this opportunity. Roberta's is halfway through their season. We have about 40 minutes left in this show. If these go, that is it. Order with your Q card, you get them home for $7.58. Any other credit card, you still get to break up the price to less than $19. These grow big, they bloom multiple times, they're fragrant, they're amazing. I mean, just think about, you know, if you went online and tried to compare this, or you went to a store, you get half the size of a daylily.
For the same price.
For the same price.
And people love daylilies because they're so easy. They're so easy to grow, and if you've grown them, you know. You plant them and you forget about them, but look at the payoff.
Which one would you want? If somebody said, okay, for the same price, you could have this daylily that doesn't smell, or you could have this daylily.
That's fragrant.
That's fragrant.
Look how
sweet
huge
apple or
it is.
coconut. For the same price, which would you pick? I think we kind of know the answer to that, right?
Yeah.
Unless, you know, petite's your thing, okay, then maybe this isn't for you, but it is. Again, more than 700 now spoken for. Use the Easy Pay, your item number to place your order, M53066 for that 9-piece Fragrant Reblooming Daylily collection. So we started the show well over an hour ago at the bright hour of 5 a.m.